Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, the brothers out there pushing this truth in 100% sincerity. So, I want to entitle this lesson, or briefly talk about Carolyn Bryant passing away, who was the accuser of Emmet. She passed away, I think, Wednesday night, maybe Thursday, at the age of 88 years old. She died of cancer, I believe, with her family surrounding her, right? And, the first thing I thought when I heard that story is that, she died of cancer, but, rather she died peacefully, if you know what I'm saying. Who knows? She could have been in pain. The Lord could have inflicted her with that cancer when she passed away. But, she passed away surrounded by her family. You know what I'm saying? Her family was around her, meaning she had support. You know what I'm saying? Probably had her grandchildren there and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what woman this was and what she did and how she caused a young Israelite man to who was Emmet, by her actions and her accusations, she caused him to be beaten, shot, and ultimately dumped in a river. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very heinous and evil thing that she did. You know what I'm saying? A very heinous and evil thing that she did. But yet, hey, she passed away with the support of her support of her Salakia, with the support of her family. And, but Emmet he was not able to receive that, right? That's proof, again, that we're under the curses here in Babylon the Great and that we are the Israelites, right? But I want to say this, you know what I'm saying? She also will be reborn into the kingdom. And, as the scriptures say, thy children shall be dashed against the stones. You know what I'm saying? So when she's reborn into the kingdom, she's going to be reborn in a whole new kingdom where the Israelites rule, right? And she's going to be punished for the things that she did in this life. You know what I'm saying? Just as we were punished for the things that we've done in our past lives, right? So look, I'm going to go here. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 3. It says, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites have shown a consistent, perpetual hatred for Jake all throughout the years, all throughout, even before, Babylon the Great, even before America was conceived. They've been displaying and showing their hatred for us. You know what I'm saying? And they do that they show that by the violent acts that they commit against our people. You know what I'm saying? There was another video I saw. It was some Edomite woman explaining that she works in a retirement home or something like that. And another Edomite woman who was in the nursing home, she told her that she confessed to her that she lied and said that some boy back in 1936 had touched her, and that boy was lynched, beaten, had his genitals cut off, and ultimately hung. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they would do to our people back in Jim Crow. This is after slavery. And this is what they would do to our people during the Jim Crow era. You know what I'm saying? It was a common thing for them to cut off body parts of our people. Cut off fingers, cut off arms, hands, feet. You know what I'm saying? Especially our genitals. You know what I'm saying? And what they would do, they would put them in jars and preserve them and have them as souvenirs. And I'm pretty sure there's still some of these older Edomite grandparents that are still alive today that have these, what they call souvenirs from the good old days, man, from the lynching days, right? So let's get this. This is Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 3. It says, to do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice, right? So these people have never received justice. Salakia, these people have never received judgment for what they've done. They've never received judgment for what they've done to our people in slavery and Jim Crow, and even before that. Because before those times, when during the Renaissance period, man, they would torture our people then. They would torture us, mutilate us, do all types of things to us. You know what I'm saying? So this has been going on for a while. It's been going on for years, right? Right, so this is it's the book of First Salakia. Get away from my window. It's the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 28. It says, punish them that oppress us with pride, and with pride do us wrong. Right? So who's been oppressing us? Esau, Edom. Who's been doing us wrong? Esau, Edom. They've been doing us wrong for centuries, man. Centuries they've been doing our people wrong, putting our people under great afflictions, man. Great afflictions. You feel me? The book of Psalm, chapter 73, verse 8, it says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, right? And these people are proud, right? These people are proud and are prideful with the things that they've done, right? And what they do now is to mitigate their guilt. What they say is, well, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. Things weren't as bad as you guys try and make it seem. You know, this is crazy. They say it wasn't that bad, but at any time during that time, especially in slavery and in Jim Crow, you know what I'm saying? You could be killed. You could be lynched for just making the wrong gesture. For just making the wrong gesture. Somebody could lie on you, right? And your whole community, not just you being killed, but your whole community could be destroyed and burned down. We saw that with Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? We saw that with Tulsa. Hell, even here in St. Louis, you had what was called the East St. Louis race riots in 1917. Something similar happened. Somebody lied. Really, the Edomites were jealous because Esau, they wanted to leave these factory jobs because they thought they weren't getting paid enough. And Jake was like, well, shit, that's an opportunity for us. They were really jealous. Somebody came up with a lie. And what did they do? They started burning down these Jake neighborhoods over here in East St. Louis back in 1917. Right? So it didn't take much. It didn't take much to get these people going in wickedness and violence, man. And they speak loftily about it, and they speak as if that, you know, these things that they you know, these things that they've done, they weren't so bad. Hell, what's that Edomite woman, just pearly things? She was talking about slavery wasn't that bad. Bitch, how do you know? Were you there? But I'm gonna tell you what is gonna be that bad. When you bitches are in slavery, when you bitches are in captivity to us, oh, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be a grievous thing for you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's keep reading the rest of this, right? This is verse 9, it says, they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth Yahweh know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches, right? They say, because these people think that the Most High is on their side, right? They think that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah is on their side and is support of their wickedness and support of their grievous, heinous, violent acts that they've done to our people. When really only the Most High, right? Here, let's get this. I think this is in Zechariah. Yep, here it is. Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15. It says, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. Esau is at ease right now. They're at ease in their kingdom. It says, for I was a little displeased, right? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah was a little displeased with our people. So he allowed us to be punished by the heathen, by these other nations, right? But what does it say? It says, and they helped forward the affliction. You know what I'm saying? They added on. They added on to the affliction. You know what I'm saying? To the punishment. They did things that they weren't necessarily supposed to do. Right? They were doing things that were just grievous and heinous, man. And just all types of wicked, man. That's what they've done to our people. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 10. It says, the bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul, right? Esau is a bloodthirsty man. Esau is a bloodthirsty man. They can't wait to get back to the good old days and do the things that they used to do to us. They can't wait to get back to that, right? Why? Because they think that we have too much freedom. They think that after civil rights, you know what I'm saying? After you talk to some of these Edomites, they speak in code now, but they hate speaking in code. They hate that they have to speak in code when it comes to these things, because in the good old days, they could just be out front with it. They could just be out front with their hatred. Right? But now they got to speak in code a little bit. They got to say things, say things in certain ways, right? But but soon it's going to go back to how it used to be, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, here it is, Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, right? So they're going to get their judgment. They're going to get their punishment. They're going to get their judgment. All these things that have happened to us, man, they're going to happen to them, right? And we're going to do it according to the law, statutes, and commandments. But hey, they're going to get their ass handed to them, and much, much, much more. You feel me? And much more, right? So look, that's all I have on that. Lord willing, this video was edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom.